Hello guys, today we'll be having a discussion on web development and technology. So myself Nishant Golcha, USN 1V20CS 104. I'm from Sri Venkateswar College of Engineering. So yeah, let's start introduction to HTML. So basically HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. With the help of HTML we can create our own website. Basically it is derived from language which is known as SGML, which is full form of HTML is Standard Graphics Markup Language. The future of HTML is XML, which is Extended Markup Language. HTML, it's not a programming language. It's just a markup language. Markup language, it means what? It is just a set of markup tags. It's not a programming language. HTML uses basically markup tags only. It is used to describe the web pages which only forms our website. So, and yeah, the most important thing is that it is not case sensitive language. And HTML documents, it basically contains your HTML tags and plain text. So yeah, moving on to the next slide, we have the structure of HTML. Structure of HTML is mainly divided into two parts. The first one is the head and the second one is the body. In head, head section contains the information about the HTML document. For example, the title of the page, version of HTML, metadata. The second one is our body. This contains everything we want to display on the web page. This is the most important one. Yeah. So in this first one is the document type of HTML. Then we need to proceed on the body and then H1, which is our first heading. My first heading as it's showing here. The P1 P is our first paragraph. So then it's come the body and then HTML. Then we need to close it. Basically, there are two types of tag in HTML. First one is the pair tags. The second one is the empty tags. Pair tag, as it's shown here, the HTML, the body, these are the pair tag. These tags actually come in pairs. That is, they will have both the opening and the closing one. And the empty tag, as we'll be seeing here, these tags do not require to be closed. So yeah, let's move forward to the next slide. HTML heading. HTML heading is it is defined with the H1 to H6 tags. Yeah, H1 tag defines the most important heading with the high priority, and coming to the H6 tag, it defines the least important heading. Yeah, and this HTML heading provides six layer of headings. It is basically used to create document outline for our pages. Next on coming we have an example on the HTML. So first one will be as usual the document type of HTML, then comes the HTML heading, then we will move forward to the body. Then here we will be having a paragraph. As you guys can see here, this is a paragraph. Then the P tag, it comes with the opening and the closing tag. Yeah. Then we will close the body and close the HTML. That's it. Then comes the entities in HTML. So in entities, basically what happens is that some characters are reserved in HTML. So they must be replaced with character entities, and the character entities are used to displays the it basically displays the reserved character in HTML. A character entity looks like and entity name or and slash entity number. Then we have the end NBSP, which is the non-breaking space. A non-breaking space is a space that will not break into a line. Yeah. Then two words, let's suppose they are separated by a non-breaking space, will stick together. Example, as you guys can see here, 10 kilometer slash per hour. Next one is the 10 p.m. Yeah, that's correct only. Then we have, sorry, then we have the lesser than and greater than entity. Yeah, it's also the most important one. So for lesser than entity, we use the symbol less than, and the entity name will be represented as and it. For example, and slash 60. And yeah, semicolon is the most important. Yeah, don't forget to give the semicolon. For greater than entity, we use the symbol greater than. The the entity name will be represented as and gt. Yeah, it's the reverse of the lesser one. Yeah, that's it. Then then we will see the then now we will see the advantage and the disadvantage of HTML. So the advantages of HTML is it's easy to remember, it's browser friendly, it's free to use, it's very simple to learn, it's simple structure, lightweight and fast, and rose the use of templates basically. Yeah. And what will be the disadvantage of HTML? It also has a disadvantage, like it's basically it's a static language. It takes time to format, limited limited security only. That's the main major issue. Then we have the dependency issue, and browser may not support all entity names, but support for entity number is good. Yeah, this only. And it takes a lot of time to create anything that even resembles a web page, and it is not as flexible as other web page developer like Dreamweaver. Yeah, and many more developers are there. And it is not centralized, all the web pages must be edited separately, and it is not secured completely. Long codes become here much more complex. It can only be used for static and plain pages. That's it. Thank you guys.